What's up guys, it's Neil here, and today I have something different for you. I want to show you and share with you a program I built, or not a program, but something I built in a photo editing software so that you can build teams with ease in it. And it's very useful, it's very structured, and I think it really helps when team building, especially when you have so many threads like an OU. So I just want to cover some things, some really important things, so that you can work with this and build your own teams really easily. It's not really difficult, it's really easy. You just have to do it a few times and then you got it and you can just move them around. So first thing, you will see this layers box. It will say layers in English and you have to click Pokemon. If you click this, it won't work. Or if you click this, it won't work either. You have to, this blue thing has to be on Pokemon. So now this, you can use this to change the background. So if you want this background, you can make this thing here. I find it a bit too much, so I think this is more refreshing, so I use this. So next thing, how do we move these Pokemon? It's the most important thing. So you have to click this first. This is rectangular frame, or S on your keyboard. If I click this, or if I click this and click S on my keyboard, I go to the mode rectangular frame. So what I can do now to move, for example, Charizard, because I want to build a team around him, I make the frame around Charizard, click CTRL and C, and then CTRL and V. So now I copy Charizard and paste it. That means now there are two Charizards on top of each other. And when I click this thing here, I can move it around. So as you see, it's the second Charizard. It was on top of that, but now I can move it around. So I'll get this here. And now I'm in the mode moving things around, or moving. And I can click S again to get back into the mode rectangular frame. If I click M on the keyboard, I am in the moving function again, but I want to select another Pokemon. So we have Charizard, and the next thing we want, we want to beat Clefable and Altaria because we have a hard time beating those. We want to choose Excadrill as a team partner. So what do? We make this frame around Excadrill, we copy it, CTRL and C, we paste it, CTRL and V, and now we have the possibility to click this thing, this box, and move Excadrill around, copying it. So we have Charizard and Excadrill as team partners. I click S again, so that I have this rectangular thing. And now if you want to move Excadrill again, you don't have to take this here. You can make the rectangular frame around Excadrill, and then you have to click either M on the keyboard or this thing, this arrow, so that you get the arrowed box again, so that you can move Excadrill around. Be careful, you can make your own Charizard disappear, but ideally you want to put it right next to it. So this is how that works. We go into the rectangular mode again, we click this or S on the keyboard, and we want to choose the theta. I copy, paste it, I take it and put it next to Excadrill. I click S again, and after that we want the superior. So I take the superior, and you see how fast it goes. After you did it a few times, it's really fast. So next thing I want is Azumarill and Thundurus. So I choose Thundurus and put it right next to Superior, and then I choose Azumarill. It's tricky a few times. Sometimes I take this and put this here, and I click S again to get out. Can click around to make that thing disappear, to make that rectangular disappear. So now this is our team. It's the team I used in a live. I think it's pretty nice. If you want to use it, go see the live. It's called Charizard X. Also the team is in the description. So what we want to do is, and why I find this very useful and really cool, is I can actually go through every thread in the OBGIR and see how my team matches up. So I can say, okay, how do I beat Altaria if I want to sweep with Charizard late game? Excadrill does that. Excadrill beats Altaria. It's a 1-hit KO with Life Orb. And it kills Clefable. It's a 1-hit KO most of the times. Or I have to get, I don't know, 5% of it to ensure the kill. After that, how do I beat other Charizard X? I beat them with Stand, because Excadrill and Stand is quite a threat. How do we beat Hooper? Well, Earthquake is a 1-hit KO. If I set up with Superior enough, I beat it too. How do I beat Manaphy? And so on. You see, these are the S-rank Pokemon, and our team covered these pretty nicely with, with Thundurus beating Manaphy, with Superior beating Manaphy. Also, Superior can beat Clefable. It's a roll on the 2-hit KO, even if it's unaware. And Excadrill beats the Fairies too. So we put a lot of pressure on the S-rank Pokemon, which is pretty nice. And then we do the same thing for the A+ rank Pokemon. So how do we beat Altaria? Yeah, we can Dragon Claw it, we can Flabblitz it with Fearfasa, we can Iron Head it. How do we beat Garchomp? We can Dragon Claw it, or we can beat it with Superior if we are boosted enough. We can beat Diancie with Superior, we can beat Bishop with Azumar, for example, because Sucker Punch is resisted and Iron Head does 60%, or we can beat it with Superior, and thinking of that we can beat Bishop with Excadrill or Superior, but we have to take into consideration that Sucker Punch does up to 80 to 90% depending on the set. And these are the things you can think of pretty nicely and pretty quickly if you use this team builder. So I think it's really cool, and I did this. I wanted to have it for a long time, but now I actually found the time and the motivation, and I finally did it. And now I will build. I will use this thing. It's not really a program, but it's just these are just pictures in a photo editing software. So I will use this to build. I will use this as my first step to build all my teams, because I think it's really, really cool. So I hope you enjoyed it. One thing I want to show you, I think it's obvious, but if you want to delete something, just make a rectangular and then press delete, and it's gone. And if you want to make it, back, just click CTRL and Z, like Dragon Ball Z, and you undo it. So if you want to redo it again, you can click this. If you want to undo it again, click this. So these are the things. So I hope I explained everything. I think so. If not, ask in the comments. I will be glad to help you. I will upload this. I will upload this, and I really want to share this with you, because I think it's really, really useful and will help you make good teams and grow as a battler. So I hope you will all enjoy the software, and we will see each other on the weekend for testing your teams 4, I think. Yeah, it's 4. And we will have some HO, so stay tuned for that. See ya.